Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Red EDC. Today we're going to be checking out another Kizer knife. Now Kizer is one of the newest manufacturers to provide knives to the Pass Around group, as this one was. So thank you very much to Kizer for doing so. But before I do that, I want to give somebody just a quick shout out. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit, guys. Huge thank you to BJ Hill at Hilltop Knives for giving me a great deal on this DLT exclusive PM2 with an MXG clip already on it. Absolutely fantastic. Not only did I get the knife, but he also sent me some stickers. Hilltop Knives and Gears. If you haven't checked out Hilltop Knives and Gears, please do, guys. BJ does a lot of fun stuff with knives, puts them to the test. And not only that, he sent me a lot of extra swag to put on my locker at work. So, thanks again, brother. Greatly appreciate it. Now let's check out this Kizer knife. Specifically, the Kizer Fire Ant is the one we're going to be looking at today. Now, it does come in its standard, black Kizer box. And of course, inside that, you've got this cool little pouch. And there is the Fire Ant. Now, the Fire Ant is a Dirk Pinkerton design. Full titanium handle. Titanium pocket clip. Right hand tip-up carry. And you've got handle length of right about 3 3/4 inches. And as I measure the grip length is going to be sitting just shy of 3 1/2. So we'll go with, how about 3 3/8 on the grip length. As you saw, it is dual thumb stud deployment. Frame lock with a hardened steel over travel stop. You can kind of see it in there. Like I said, full titanium, no weight relief on the titanium scale on the show side. Once you got it open, you see there, you've got right about 2 5/8 inch S35 VN blade. Stonewashed finish on it. It got a cutting edge. Let's see, what is our cutting edge? Cutting edge is, ooh, if you measure it with the handle, it's pretty much a full cutting edge because you take that into effect. So, I mean, you do have a choil there, but the choil is kind of, how I measure knives is kind of right even with the handle. So, pretty much a 2 1/2 to 2 5/8 inch cutting edge on it, which gives you about a 6 1/2-ish fully open length on it. There's the Fire Ant. There's Dirk Pinkerton. Kizer logo. Then, of course, you got your S35 VN and your model number up there. Now, Kizer knives. This little guy is made in China. Well, there you go. That's kind of what it looks like in my 3 3/4 inch hand. So my grip length, yeah, about 3 3/8. I can pretty much get a full 4-finger grip on it. Let's take some measurements. Get a scale. Get a weight. 2.7 ounces. So a pretty good weight for the size. 76 grams. Get our handy dandy calipers out here. Thickness. Pretty decently slender. 0.41. Width in the pocket. It's probably going to be our widest point right about there. So just over an inch. We'll call it 1.1 between friends. So decent little knife, decent size. Blade stock. Blade stock coming in at 0.112. Yeah, let's see what this guy is behind the edge. 0.19? 0.019, excuse me. I always do that. 0.019 behind the edge. Yeah. Yep. Now, as far as the carry goes, I mean, for the size, I mean, it carries absolutely terrifically in the pocket. Pocket clip. A little bit of a snap over that. Well, I'll show you the ramp once we're done here. So you don't have a lot exposed. Pushing about that half-inch mark. Yep. About our normal half-inch. Pretty standard. Good retention in the pocket. As I said, I mean, it's got a decent ramp on it. It's a little, I mean, it's not hard to get in and out of the pocket by any means. But as you saw there on there, there's a little pop to it. Great retention though, and as I said, tucks away nice in the corner of that pocket. For the size, carries very, very well. All right, my take on it, guys. This is a really, again, now, it could be growing on me. You know, I'm not kind of, you know, how you see how this one, you've got pretty much your straight lines. I mean, you've got a pretty aggressive Wharncliffe blade on this. So, but I tell you what, man, this little knife, it was really fun to use. Really fun to use. Blade, as I said, pretty aggressive Wharncliffe. Got some good jimping. Pretty decent jimping. Grabs my thumb pretty darn well. Yeah. The choil, as I said, pretty good. Not too bad. The blade, even though I'm not a huge fan of the, you know, these squared off aggressive Wharncliffes like this, this knife, this blade was really fun to use. And in the grip, it feels so good in the grip. I mean, I know it's not made for bigger hands. It's definitely made for smaller hands. And somebody's going to say that it's probably made perfectly for my hand, which it is. I got people teasing me now that I'm a hand model for all these. I don't think I'm the only one, but it really is. It's absolutely perfect in my hand. The titanium, even though it is titanium and there's no real contouring or, you know, it's got some decent grip to it. But, I mean, you know, cutting rope in this fashion, oh, it was so fun to use. But I tell you what, it's just the right size for me. And with the blade shape, man, this is just, you know, a knife box processing or opening dream. You get that tip out there on that Wharncliffe, and man, you can just put this thing to work. I had a lot of fun using this knife. Definitely. As I said, feels really good in my hand. Might not be as good for larger hands. No real spot for lanyard. And you do have a couple of standoffs back there. And you also have some jimping back there. But this really wouldn't work in a reverse grip. It's too small. I mean, you start doing that and you're going to get up on that blade. So I definitely don't recommend that. But, oh, or even a pinch grip. But man, oh, it was so much fun using it. Really done pretty well. Access to the frame lock. Now you can see there, I mean, it's pretty... You don't really have any relief from this side to get to it, but the little cutout right there does provide you with pretty adequate access to that frame lock. So, all in all, that's a pretty studly little knife. Solid, very solid. Zips right out there pretty well. Good action, smooth. Just fun to use, man. I know I've said that like 8 times already, but it was just a really fun knife to use, and I enjoyed the chance to check it out immensely. Now, Blue liked it. He gave it an 8.5. And if you're gonna look for this guy, you can find it for right about $120. So, full titanium S35VN, that's, in my opinion, that's pretty well priced for what you get. I mean, it is a smaller knife, but as far as materials and craftsmanship and build quality, I think that's right in the ballpark. Right in the ballpark for sure. Again, we have to say thanks to Kizer for letting us check out the Fire Ant and providing it to the Pass Around group. It's a joy to have them on board. We've gotten to take a look at a couple of knives of theirs so far, the Pinch, and now this one. I believe we have one more going around that I'm going to get a chance to take a look at, so that's going to be fun. So, thank you, Kizer, and thank you to all of you guys for spending some time with me today. It's been a pleasure as always. Remember, like, subscribe, leave me a comment, guys. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.